Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am Lite and you're watching the Crypto Airdrops monthly macro breakdown for March 2025. Now, looking down back into February, it was a difficult month. We had two different market crashes, first one being a natural one, the second one caused by the Bybit hack, and we haven't really recovered since then. So the market's been looking red for quite some time now, but that is probably going to be fixed somewhere midway March. In terms of airdrops, there wasn't really that many that took place in February. I only got 8, which is half what I got in January. And I do know that some airdrops were actually postponed. For example, the Kelp DAO was supposed to be releasing at the end of February, and that is likely now postponed into March. So I believe March is going to be a lot more better month in terms of airdrops. That has been a historical case, and April also being kind of strong one. Now, let's look into some good news, though, amidst of all of these bad things that have been going on. So a couple of these SEC cases have been dropped out now, and these are bullish news for the projects involved, whatever it's Binance or Coinbase or Robinhood. We don't really care about that one. Uniswap, I guess that's going to be okay for unit price. And at least on my birthday, we did have something good going on, and that is the Consensus case. And Consensus is the parent company, obviously, of MetaMask and obviously the company working on Linea. So those two airdrops are now kind of removed from the equation, and there shouldn't be any limitations of MetaMask and the Linea airdrop happening. And more about that later on this video, but fundamentally, Linea did issue a statement that they might be postponing the airdrop from Q1, which could be in the bear market territory. But if we're going to be seeing recovery in March, I guess the market could, last till summer or something. So Linea could still happen during more on the bullish side of this market. So, and let's now get into continuing more on the macro stuff. So this is our chart from my December video. And some of these drops have already happened here, like Solare and Cree. And my analysis was pretty right about maybe, Solare could be B tier, right? But Cree was definitely C tier in terms of an airdrop. And then we obviously had Walrus. We don't know the exact price because we have the tokens now, but the drop hasn't actually initiated yet. And then we obviously had Sonic here, which also happened. And Berachain obviously was a big airdrop for many, and that's why it's air tier. So that was also like a good guess. Now, the question for the people who are getting back into grinding now or are grinding now and asking, what are the things I should be doing? And in terms of the answer really hasn't changed. So we have Monad here, which is on now public testnet. That is your number one testnet you should be grinding. And yes, it's a bit oversaturated. And the second one is Eclipse. And that is the second element over here. And then we have Hyperliquid, which is ranked at B. Hyperliquid has a whole ecosystem right now. So doing stuff there, getting NFTs and things like that are going to be getting you different types of airdrops. So Hyperliquid should be one of the focuses in terms of mainnets alongside with Eclipse. And in testnet should be Monad. In case you have a lot of money, you should obviously operate on Meteora throughout the meme thing. That's going to be part about it. And then obviously we have OpenSea, which is likely going to be happening in Q2. So there's still good stuff going on, and I think the Sonic hasn't happened yet. And Phantom likely not going to happen anytime soon. Mitosis is going to happen very soon, but I actually am more bearish on it right now, so it might be B tier. And Polymarket, a lot of people have stopped farming it ever since the elections, so that's not a very competitive thing either. So that's something I would do as well. And yes, the same analysis work. Lending protocols and bridges are going to be absolutely worthless. We saw that with Orbiter Finance. It was total fucking dog shit drop. And wallet projects are not going to be also your high focus and shouldn't be. So do the testnets, the high tier testnets like Monad, and then just keep doing these layer ones. And if there's some stable coin related things, I don't actually have any of them here on this list, but that's like the Ethereal, which we talked about in last video. So Ethereal is likely going to be good. Those are going to be killers in the bear market, all these stablecoin project protocols. You want more drops more frequently? Well, join into the Telegram group of Airdrop Recon Ops. We're trying to post there as much as possible. Now let's look into what is going on. So first of all, the Pi network has been extended to March 14. So in case you missed the earlier deadline of doing your thing, you can still join in. If you want to be part of my security circle, you can leave your account name in the comment section and say you want to be added, and I will try to add you if I can, because the system is kind of weird. And you can still mine, by the way. You can join today as a new user into the whole thing and mine. I'm getting like half a pie per hour, which is actually insanely good in terms of the current market prices, which is like around $2. And I mean, this did peak into almost $3, which is insane amount of money. Like, we're literally talking about I having $60,000 or over $60,000 locked in all my referrals. I had 2,000 referrals here, but those people have been referred in like 2019 or something. So if you're an old user of the channel, you might have signed under me. And if you have, please do the KYC so I can maybe see even a fraction of the money that I actually made with this application, which is crazy. So I would be very rich if I actually got all of those funds, but life is not that great. Stakestone has taken out an actual snapshot, or is about to happen or something like that, which is finally, we have been talking about this since like the Manta paradigm fucking thing, which was like, 15 months ago. So finally we are getting something going on. I don't expect much from this, but it's probably going to be $200 for people, depending on how much they have been playing around. I believe if you participate on the Manta paradigm, you might be getting the Stakestone drop as well. Then we have the Babylon Airdrop. They have now opened the registration for BTC stakers, developers, and finality providers. So these are GitHub plugins and things like that you need to go into. So if you're a BTC staker, here you can basically connect your Polygon address, which has this Pioneer Pass. I don't have it. And you can link also your BTC wallets. I kind of faded out on Babylon because it was too hard to use. You had to use some fucking random wallets that nobody was using. I never heard about them. So I didn't bother. But I have accumulated some Babylon points from Corn and some other protocols. If you have accumulated Babylon points from these third-party things, they're going to be probably distributing it to you on a different way. But Babylon could be still a decent drop, but I wouldn't stake it, guys. I would sell it immediately or within 24 hours, see kind of how the price develops, because you don't want to be having the same mistake with Saga and Celestia, which pump immediately very high, and then they crash immensely, and I'm not going to repeat that mistake. Then we have the Foxy PFPs. These are the Foxy meme coin, and this meme coin is actually run by the people on MetaMask. So there has been a high speculation that if you buy these NFTs, and this is the number one guaranteed, is that they are going to be getting the Foxy meme token airdrop to them. So there's 10,000 collection, and it's only 0.03. So we're talking about less than $100 of a floor. And there is heavy speculation that they are going to be receiving the MetaMask airdrop as well, which is going to be huge, given to the fact that how many users are using MetaMask. And then there's obviously the possibility that these will be getting the Linea airdrop as well. These two are speculative things. MetaMask is more likely to happen for the Foxy NFT holders, but I think this is a really good buy because there's one guaranteed airdrop, and maybe we're going to be seeing two very high quality ones coming after. And I think this token, this NFT being below 0.1 is an absolute steal, and that's why I've been accumulating a couple of them. There's also rarities for these, which you have to check in their Discord. So based on how high rarity you have, that's going to be accumulating into how much of the drop you have. So there's common, uncommon, and rare, and then there's legendary. What you need to do is buy the uncommon ones, because uncommons are maybe $5 more higher floor than the common ones. So the uncommon is the better play, because obviously the assumption is that the uncommon are going to be getting a lot more than $5 in value, more in terms of the airdrop. So just saying. So this is a great entry point and potential blue chip NFT on Linea's ecosystem. Then we have XP Market. This is an XRP based DEX. You can actually get airdrops from this platform by adding trust lines. And if you have XPM or XPM LPs, you can actually get these tokens. So you kind of stake or hold and get airdrops based on that. So there's been 2 airdrops in the past. I don't know how much they are, but given how much momentum there has been on XRP recently, I actually, in my opinion, think that there's a lot more room for growth and potential of making money in the ecosystem right now. So that's something you want to think about if you're XRP maxi in general. So it's worth interacting. Let's move on. Then we have a bunch of free to do airdrops, basically. I mean, there's a lot of like referral link based airdrops going on right now. And I'm kind of wary about which ones I will be featuring on the Telegram and on the videos, because we don't know if they're rugs. We don't know if they're data scraping your passwords or stuff like that. We have talked about grass and all these other warnings in the past regarding the safety of these applications in general. And there's this one called Union, which is on testnet 9 right now. And this is part of the IBC chains. So you can log in with your coupler and just EVM wallets inside. And I guess you can like interact with the faucets and do transfers between random addresses, whatever you want to do. And yeah, that's probably going to be, there's probably some Galaxy missions and stuff like that. But if you're looking for extra testnet to do that's not oversaturated, maybe you want to do Union. Then we have Layer Edge. This is a project that is going to be doing shit with Bitcoin. Right now I don't have a referral link for you guys, so you're just going to be joining in without a code. But I guess if you're going to be watching this video in first week of March, I probably have a referral link in the description below. And you just need to log in with your wallet and come out every 24 hours. And it will start out this node by signing a message, and this will give you points, and these points are going to be accumulating into an actual airdrop down the line. So, and then there's a referral program, and probably in future we're going to be having other types of tasks and things like that happening. So that is going to be interesting. Then we have another project which is called Wayfinder, which has some type of a catching system. Kind of focuses around on bringing other people in and catching your point, caching. I don't know how I'm supposed to pronounce that. I mean, I know what that means, but I don't know how to pronounce it. And here's a bit of a guide into, it's like an AI agent stuff. So I'm kind of like bullish on anything AI, really. I think they're going to be having another momentum throughout this cycle, especially the AI agents. There's a lot of interest on that. And you can get also early access into this thing. I haven't dived into this too much yet. Then we have Newton, and apparently there's a login problem right now on my actual platform. Let's see if we can actually get in here. Okay, we're going to running with the wrong Discord account, but whatever. I'm just going to show you guys. Well, actually, while that loads, let's get into another one. So then we have Elsa. This is an AI agent. It actually can do trading for you and other things, and you will be getting points based on the things that you're going to be doing with the things, also by signing in. And this could be an interesting thing. So it's a co-pilot basically, and AI is bullish still. I'm still bullish on AI, and it's free to use, so what the heck. And then lastly, we have Sahara Legends. This is something that have been running out some multiple token sales and Galaxy campaigns, and now they have this like Legends page where you can accumulate different phases. There are rewards that you accumulate, shards, and there's a lot of things that you can do here. There's a faucet, that's something you want to go into, and there's like a whole user guide about everything. It's kind of like one of those big projects that you have to, I don't think it's this one. Yeah, you go into here and there you here you can basically find out a lot of these missions. Some of these are like something you can do on a daily basis, a lot of social tasks. But I think Sahara has already raised like $5 million or something. So it's a bit more interesting and valuable project because they have raised money. They're not a random AI company just coming in randomly to the space. And here is that Magic Newton thing. Apparently there's some random music, and you are going to be rolling out some points and things apparently here. We can bank it, return home. I don't know much about this one either, but hey, you can get it for free, so why not do it? But that basically wraps up what I have to share with you guys today. Find more drops at the Telegram, and obviously you can join the Lite Lounge on Discord and Telegram group to ask about anything or whatever help do you need. If people are in need for Pi KYCs, there are a lot of people in the community willing to do those KYCs for money, as I know that some people are underage, and you can't do that KYC if you're underage, or you can do it but you're not able to access your money, for instance. But stay tuned, I got a new hardware wallet review coming out next week, but I also will be going into some holidays after the second week of March, so I will not maybe uploading as much after that. But thanks for watching, I will be seeing you in the next video. Cheers.